All right. Let's see. What are we doing? I'm flying back to Burning Steps. Heck. Spam with the first? Always? Nice. Me and this guy are both waiting for Gortesh.
That spell isn't working. It's still recharging.
Ah, sweet. Hey, Matt. 51-month resub? Woo! That's how I heard it when I read it. Level faster? Okay, okay. I've been told I'm going at like a pretty good pace, but I have no idea. Alfie. I think the goal is 53 today. See see how it goes. Hey, Elena, thanks for the raid. Is this one of those good night, hello, goodbye kind of raids? And you're not here after your time? Alright, alright. I'm playing beta. That's fun. Are we playing Hunter? Are we playing PH or something? You played Hunter? Nice. Not gonna waste your time as BDH on beta. VDH looks pretty good. I think right now people are leaning towards that being like the meta tank. That's why you like to struggle? Okay, okay. You should tank as like well, DK. You don't like to struggle that much?
Not ready yet.
Like a
That
moderate
spell is
struggle
not
is what you're shooting for? Okay, okay. Dedicate with Forest, that went bad. Died a lot. Unfortunate.
I don't have a target.
I think with having like our UIs pruned, I feel like it's gonna be a little harder to learn dungeons like at the start. And so I feel like people are gonna die a lot at the start of next expansion, just in general. Yeah, let's me recar pack. So the really loud shotgun sound if you're gonna get frontaled or something.
That's still recharging.
Yep, there you go. Playing with winning tank. Confirmed. What's so rough about him? What's he doing? He pulled all the big bugs. Oh snap. That sounds fun. Good count. I like him. That's good. Winning is just trying to train you. He's a positive influence on your healing capabilities. He's like, if you can heal these bugs, then you can heal a 12. Yeah, Rock Lee when you take off the ankle weights. He's just being really nice to you.
I can't cast that yet.
Better than tactics routes. Damn, tactics just randomly getting flamed.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Oh, that guy just destroyed him. You died like a dog. You really had fun. That's fun. I like playing with Forrest. Always a good time. He was just vibing. Oh my god, whoa. I should watch out for that guy. Just ran into him. Where are like any of the whelps? This is kind of crazy. Oh, there's one.
That's still recharging. It's too far away.
It's so hard to find these broodlings. We have 2 out of 15. I like everyone doing this quest.
I need to get closer. We got another hunter only exploit. What is it? Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. That one is bannable if you like do any content with it though. You can get to like 350 item level on the Sylvanas bow. Upgrade master obtainable or unobtainable? Yeah. I think like one of the top comments said that I think. Yeah, this is just a tooltip bug that's present with all other legacy items. Makes me like assume that there's like other bugs of like the same style. It's too far away.
But the way that guy he like so confidently said that, like it makes me feel like a lot of things look like that. Hey, aim 6. Thanks for the raid. Had a good time.
What you guys up to? League? 19 million. Holy. Welcome everyone. I'm nervous with this many people. Clean league win. Nice. Exploit specifically affecting PvP, but old food from Dragonfly can heal a lot. Oh, dang. Yeah, can't end on a loss. True. Best hunter spec for raid in midnight. Uh, it's tough for raid. Keys, I feel like it's obviously survival, but for raid, I feel like it's a little more confusing, I guess, because there's a lot of good things. Like BM's good on some of the fights, MM's good on some of the fights, Serve's good on one of the fights. It's hard to tell. We'll have Sims soon, and we'll have like a better idea. But right now, I feel like they're all doing really well. Whereas for keys, it feels more dominated by survival right now. This has got to be like one of the worst quests. This is crazy. There's so much competition here. I'm just gonna farm mobs until I'm higher level, I think. Southern Raid's really awkward. It's live as is. You go PL and just only use Bond, X, and whatever, nothing else. Yeah, I mean, that's just something where like I feel like they can't go live like that. Like I'm kind of just ignoring that and assuming that they'll fix it. Because I feel like that's such a silly gameplay loop that they usually go in instantly and fix this before major stuff. I expect some sort of buff nerf kind of angle. Aw, I think I got that one so fast. Unless, what's he doing? Oh, he's using his item. That's why. Thought he was like randomly AFK. Am I flagged for PvP? Yeah, I'm playing on a PvP server. So everyone's just flagged all the time here. Usually people don't fight when there's, I don't know, there's just like so many witnesses where like if a horde person attacked me right now, I feel like we'd kind of gang up on them. And plus there's like a level 60 like mining or something over here. So it's kind of just like a stalemate. But sometimes you'll have some like fun 1v1s. Like yesterday in Searing Gorge, I had a 1v1 where just this warrior just tried to kill me because we were doing the same quests. And he went for me and then I won and then he left. I don't know. Did that change my UI? I'm playing BC right now, Steven, so I'm using like the classic. This is like the classic UI. TBC is coming out in like a week. And so this is kind of what a lot of people are hyped for right now. And here's like a random dead orc. Like he could instantly res and just mess me up if he wanted to, if he was like max level or something. And there's a level 54 paladin.
60 orc hunter. Sketchy. So many max level people running around. Ooh, gotta get that. Nice. Oh, that random guy is just killing me. Dang. He also just phased off the layer instantly. Or I phased off the layer. I don't know. Someone phased. That guy's max level, so he can just one shot me. I think if Noxiv went in and attacked them, he'd die. These guys, they'll treat him like a mob. They'll mess him up. I think he's weak. I don't know. He's just my little guy. We did recently hit the best friend rank though. You had 2 pets for BM, but now you have to pick only one for serve. Yeah. They reverted the H-file changes? What? That's sick. Wait, are they doing anything else? It's funny that Ellie just instantly goes live. He's probably like in bed hanging out, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, well, I gotta go live now. SOTR damage increased by 100%. SOTR now gives more than twice the mana. What the heck? Flash of Light increased by 35%. Holy Shock increased by 15%. Holy Shock mana cost reduced by 20%. Like, that's great news. I'm gonna show up in his chat and just say like, "Grats, friend." There's a hype train going. Ellesmere looks so funny. I think Ellesmere got his spec buffed. Got to level 22 spent 30 minutes trying to get a quest time to drop. Not worth. Oh. Yeah, some of the quests are, I don't know. Sometimes there's some crazy competition too. Yesterday I was doing a quest in Searing Gorge, and I have to kill steam smiths, and there's 4 total on the map. And there was like another dude doing the same quest. That one. You know exactly what I'm talking about, I was doing it. I was just like, what is this quest? Why is there another guy here fighting with me? I ended up out competing him, and then he like left out of sadness. Because he was a warrior and I was a hunter, so I was tagging first. I feel like I was there for like 20 minutes. Maybe more. I don't know. I probably like 40 minutes. This quest I'm on right now is kind of stinky. I have to kill 15 of these little whelps. And well, I just accidentally like layered myself somewhere else, so it's not as bad. But there was like 10 people who are doing this quest. The man is sick. It's the Cerulean Phase Hunter. It's from getting like the special edition of the BC Epic Edition, yeah. That's called. Yeah, me Helena, thank you. Being on retail, I think buying it gives it to you for both. I think it's like the exact same amount for both. You don't play TBC, but you get it only for mounts. It was actually, I bought it the last time TBC came out, and I never touched TBC. I got it solely for the mount. By pursuing bound to 4. You like my binds? There's some weird binds, like I feel like my frost trap's in a weird spot, but I'll deal with it. I also don't have counter shot, so I have rank 1 arcane shot here. For when I need to pull and not generate that. But this is normally my kick. I have more fingers. You tried my binds? Uh, one secret is I use my thumb. I learned that one in Dota. I use my thumb to hit like ZXC and like V. And so those are prime binds for me. So like, yeah, I have those bound. The thumb binds are sick. You have 10-year-old hands? Sorry to hear that. And then yeah, I also have a gamer mouse. It's a 7-button mouse. I also got this mouse for Dota. Because you don't really do that many binds. Seven's kind of like a good number for a MOBA. And my binds in Dota for them were like micro targeting ones. Like this button is target my whole like I don't know, like macro group. I don't know, whatever you call that. And then like this button was target like unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7. And that's how all those were bound. Oh, need that guy. Okay, so Anno's level 22, he said. Let's see. You can use heavy armor kits now. I think about my next care package. I think if I go turn these quests in, I might be able to do that extra quest. I like seeing Burn interact with Ellesmere because he has the same bits. Ellesmere was just muted for a second, and then Burn was just like, oh man, he like unmuted like he ruined the stream. It's like a classic Burn bit. Burn is such a troll. Agreed. I love it. Hi, Krinla. We're doing some TBC leveling right now. I think our goal is 53 today. Today's gonna be a shorter day. I started late and I'm probably gonna end sooner than normal or than usual.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Hurry back! Glad I could help. Keep it real.
What did he do? Oh, I saw you in Ellesmere's chat. Ellesmere was muted. And he was just like, "Oh, I was muted." And I was like, "Oh, that's like a classic burn bit." 'Cause you were like, "Yeah, it was better when you were muted," or something along the sorts. You have a big assignment due in a few hours, and it's 10K word count max, and you're doing 7K, and you run out of shit to say. Hmm. You know, with these H file changes, I kind of want to put like H file on my list of healers. 'Cause I was leaning Resto Druid because I felt like the only option, but maybe it's good. Also, hi Aves. Aves, now that you're resubbed, do you want a game?
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Game what?
I can't cast
I
that.
don't know. Yeah, let's game pre-patch. Apex?
That's still recharging.
Did it plus 50 keys? Yeah, that's lame, but let's not. Let's not do 50s. Let's do something lower. Druid buff auto makes it better if tuning. Well, not necessarily, because like if there's another druid already in the group, then you wouldn't want it. Like the second druid. Like it depends on the comp. Yeah, let's do 25 Zaves. That was a crazy attempt at a bribe. Yeah, sure. Let me see it. Pet Noxiv? Oh. Oh my god, Ayato, you're so right. Not only do I need to pet him, but I need to feed him.
Great to meet you. How are you?
Earless thinking? Yeah. I have a guess. And I don't know how wild of a guess this is, but I think Druid is gonna get buffed with how bad Boomkin is at everything. And Boomkin might be like really good in like the 0.5. I have a feeling. Let's see something. Oh yeah, let me see. Bargaining. One hell of a gamble. I mean, Boomkin is terrible at raid and keys right now. It's at the point where like it might just get like aura buffed. Mam needs the link too. Yeah, it's just a feeling, Kunla, with like how they like to tune and how it's looking. Like right now, I feel like Boomkin is also really good. If you look at like Nexus King Salhadar, Boomkin actually kind of claps right now. I like mass AoE, like fights like that. Like that's its only niche. But if you like just aura buff it like a bit, I think it might be really good. The state it's in right now, it's not good. It's just like I'm cooking here. Definitely don't main a Boomkin right now. You're alting whatever is meta. Yeah, right now Lock and Mage are both looking kind of insane. Mage too squishy, your brain isn't big enough to stay alive. Mage is really squishy with all the changes they did, I believe. Like, I think Frost has double barrier, and so it's okay. But I think the other two specs are not looking too hot. That was an easy quest. I already have the item. Perfect. DK, everything feels squishy. This cloak isn't even that good. I'm gonna kind of miss being Dark Ranger BM because of how tanky it was. That's like the thing that was the most insane about it. Or it's gonna have to go back to like cocooning me.
What's on your mind?
You're gonna go suffer the rest of this assignment. Have fun leveling. To warn you not to send that message. Probably suffering, yeah. Alright, we'll see you, man. Have a or good luck on your assignment. Hi, Greenzool. You guys basically done. It's back to how it was. Nice. What is this guy doing? What the hell's happening over here? What do I think of the WoW news? I'm a fan of the one boss raids. I think their timing will probably be good for my guild. Like, I think we'll get CE, and we usually do like a week or two off, and then I think the boss would come out.
Light be with you.
It looks like it's, or maybe it'd be like 4 to 6 weeks out from when we finish. Hope they're really hard on Mythic. Yeah, I don't know. They could do the Unat stuff. We really just don't know. I wonder what they'll tune it to be like. Unat is thinking they might not be that hard. One thing that I hope they do. So I saw in the thing they're having 4 world bosses in the first tier. I swear they could just make instance world bosses and call it a day. Like I feel like that would just go a long way. You going to bed, Helena? All right, that's perfect time. Ian, the least killed CE in history. Yeah, I think what Greens was saying is like it was so hard and like not really positively received because no one really played it that I think they won't do it again. Even a few hours? All right. They love their engagement numbers. I swear, they make a lot of weird mistakes, I think. I feel like they could have insanely strong engagement numbers for so many more things. They're also going really deep into the housing stuff, which I think is probably mostly good. But I think they're losing people too. Like, I feel like a lot of people who are like, let's say hardcore PvPers, hardcore raiders that don't really engage with it, like, that entire announcement for 30 minutes was like 80% housing. Like, even the classic player base that doesn't care about housing, they just care about classic. They also were probably just like, so what else is there, you know? Like, I don't know who, like, I feel like the housing player base has to be pretty small. I don't know. Like, I think it's fun, but I'm just worried they're putting too much into it. You like housing and you're sitting there waiting for news? Yeah. You wish WoW tried the Final Fantasy Ultimate style content? What do you mean by that, Greenzel? Like you get scaled to eye level? Giga hard encounter, no loot. That'd be cool for the new raid. Like the one boss raid that they add later. You agree, too much housing content? Yeah, it was kind of like the ultimate style.
What can I do for you?
Well met. Need help? Greetings. King's Honor.
Yeah, all the loot was pretty rough. It was like Kiss Curse content. One thing I do know about ultimates is that they're like permanent. Right? Because like I had some friends that like played through all of Final Fantasy from scratch to like the current content, like as a group for fun. And they like went through and did every like raid as it was current content. Or something along those lines. You want? Or was Kiss Kurskir? Yeah. It was kind of rough. I think I had pants from that raid, Aves, that were my bis on Hunter.
Greetings.
You need something?
So why can I not talk to Anixia?
King's honor, friend.
Greetings. King's Honor, friend. You need something?
Like, is someone else on the quest, you think? I remember a Crucible was caster stack with the trinket from Opulence. Yes. Yeah, the gold one. Possibly you had it before. Okay, let me look this quest up. I'm sure it's got a solution on what I had somewhere. Yeah, they said wait a couple minutes.
Need help?
Someone else just started apparently, yeah.
What's your problem? Knock it off.
Alright, we'll hang out here and chat.
You're getting on my nerves.
I have a lot of friends that if they could play through all of WoW's raids from the start,
King's honor, friend.
like
Light be with
Final
you.
Fantasy style, I feel like
You need
they
help?
would
What's your
play this game a lot.
Knock it off.
Like all the old content's
Getting
dead.
on my nerves.
But if they had like some sort of bosses to fight in the past,
Well met. Greetings. You need something?
Well met.
Light be with
For the
you.
Alliance.
King's honor, friend. Need help?
I'm
Well
pissing her
met.
off.
Need help? Well met. Light be with you. King's honor, friend. You need something? What's your problem?
She's yelling at me.
You're getting on my nerves. Greetings. Light be with you. King's honor, friend. Greetings. You need something? Well met. What's your problem? Knock it off.
Greenzel, that's kind of what I wish
You're
time
getting
walking
on my
was.
nerves. Need help? Well met.
I feel like time walking isn't
Need help?
good, but it could be
Light
good.
be with you. You need something? King's honor, friend. What's your problem? Knock it off. You're getting on my nerves. Greetings. Well met. King's
I just
honor,
like cycled her back to
Need
being
help?
nice to me.
Light be
She was
with you.
like, stop talking to me. And then she was just like,
Your
greetings.
problem. Knock it off. You're getting on my nerves. You need something? Light be with you.
Yeah, I think that's where Blizzard needs to move towards, to be honest. I'm a huge, like, I don't know, they have what, like 22 years of content now? Granted, some of it's like removed content because of like Cataclysm and random other stuff, but there's like 20 years of dead content. And like 1 year of like semi-relevant content, and then like 6 months of actual relevant content. Going back to Prog Jailer without Weaker is. Yeah, the thing is like they could create a version of the fight that is, I don't know, it's tough for them. Like I don't know if they want to spend development time like revamping old raids. Like I feel like that's pretty poor dev time. But I also think you don't need like a large team to work on it. Like they could hire like 3 people to just go through and like just revamp some old stuff. Like just go through, tune Ice Crown Citadel, where like if you did it modern, it would just be like perfect. And then just leave it like it, maybe you actually scale to 30 or whatever the item level or level is for ICC or something.
Need help? You need
And then you just have it tuned where it's like Mage Tower-esque
King's honor.
kind of vibe. Like it's not extremely hard,
Knock it off.
but like heroic
Nerves.
difficulty to mythic difficulty, somewhere around there.
You need something? Need help?
They can go back through, they can make Jailer doable, they can make Brew Twister Overnax doable. They also could like hit the fan favorites. I mean that's what time walking should have been, I feel like. Like they don't have to do every raid,
Your problem.
unless they really wanted
Knock it
to.
off. You're getting on my nerves. Well met. You need something? Need help?
What can I do for you? King's honor, friend.
Well met.
Go with honor, friend.
War Within definitely wasn't playing with the World Soul Saga.
King's honor, friend. Light be with you. Greetings.
Oh, here they are. These are the guys doing the quest. I also agree, Greensoul, because you know, the Heron Year were supposed to be the last patch of the War Within. Like Koresh was definitely not planned at the start, and it was supposed to be Haranir. Like the Haranir zone as the final zone.
Warm wishes.
Undermine was a narrative sidestep. Yeah, I agree. I wonder if like the original plan was Nerebar Palace and then Undermine, and then she gets her oh god. She gets her what's it called back? Her Darkheart. And then the last raid boss of that expansion was supposed to be Xal'atath. And instead they moved her to Midnight. Like she's gonna be like the bid bad for Midnight, and then they created all of these steps in between. But like originally the plan was probably Nerebar, Undermine, Xal'atath. Makes you hope for the Midnight narrative. Yeah, I also think it'd be good because like they're also doing what I want them to do, which is like recycling content kind of in a good positive way. Like going to Kill Thalas and revamping it, and then going to the Last Titan and revamping it. I feel like that was Chris Metzen's like first thing. He was like, listen, we've been going to the wrong places. Like going to the Shadowlands was a mistake. Dragon Isles was like okay.
To my father?
And going to like Kazalgar, like we probably shouldn't be here right now. Like this is kind of a random place. Like we gotta go back to like what people like about Azeroth or something. And then he pitched like his ideas. Oh, I can't skin these guys. Dang.
Greetings.
Yeah, Undermine being a mid-season patch. Yeah, it just felt random. They also baked like, I don't know. I have a lot of problems with Undermine in general. They kind of messed up with Undermine. I don't know why there was like 40 days of like dailies there. Like they baked too much content into that. I think it was like 6 months, Greenzel. Have you even caught up with that stuff? There's like the Dark Fuse grind, which is pretty long, and then each cartel is like 2 months or something. I don't know. It was just kind of ridiculous. Never bothered with it. I was saying this yesterday or 2 days ago when I was talking about the pre-patch event, but I feel like the pre-patch event is like a really good way to like talk about my feelings about how Blizzard's been designing a lot of stuff lately. But I feel like they like intentionally waste their time nowadays. And I've been leveling in BC, and I kind of feel like BC always wasted their time. But it always felt like I was doing something for a purpose. Like running from place to place takes me like, you know, like 20 minutes or something, right? But like I feel like it's organic and it feels very artificial in retail. And the pre-patch event, before they nerfed it, I was like talking about it. Like every 10 minutes are rare spawning, and if you do the event for like 8 hours, you can get a full set of champion gear, which doesn't even let you do any real content. Like you can't even like, you're still gonna get denied from twos most likely. And I thought it was really indicative to how they've been designing a lot of things lately. Like Undermine felt like they randomly were like, we got to put more like grinds in the game. Let's just do like 2 months.
Greetings.
Oh,
Farewell.
Nice. Okay, we did it. But like Undermine was like another thing where I think about it sometimes and I'm just like, I don't know why they made me grind that. Like, okay, so I'm not everyone, right? Like not everyone's gonna do the grind there. It's like 8 mounts, or I guess like 10 mounts, and it's like all that stuff. But I feel like they're similar to me, of it's like a time waste with not really like much of a goal. Who cares how strong you? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I was thinking maybe it's higher than just 1 out of 8 champion. Maybe it's like 3 out of 8, 4 out of 8 champion. Like I feel like going into hero track is probably also fine. I don't know. I was even thinking like I feel like faded for like 2 weeks or whatever in pre-patch would have been kind of cool too. Like just maybe not faded itself, but like a reason to do everything. Like maybe they scale up Nerebar and Undermine to be like dropping modern gear or something. It's like random stuff. Like don't actually make it like faded, but just scale it up gear wise. Maybe not even difficulty, but you just like go in and you can get the Nerebar mythic mogs. People are going to do it for the gear, and maybe you also get the mogs while you're doing it. Bunch of collectibles in the pre-patch. It should be, yeah, it should be a couple hours. I agree. I did it for 3 hours before they nerfed it. However, even with the nerf, it's still ridiculous. And not exactly fit. Yeah, I feel like that would have been kind of cool because I have a lot of friends that are coming back. Like we did a Nerebar Palace Mythic raid for one of my friends who didn't play the first season, and we got her the mount. And it was kind of fun. But imagine if she also just looted like mythic Nerebar Palace gear, and then she could maybe do some sort of content. Like maybe she wouldn't, but I don't know. That sounds kind of sick. It's just a month of just random stuff to gear up and get ready for the next expansion. And then maybe they have the same event as it is. That's mainly just there for the cosmetics. Make it even easier. Make it cost 10 per cosmetic. I don't know why it's still 20, which I feel like is still way too many. I feel like them dropping 3 per rare is criminal. Like maybe if they dropped 5, I don't know. Because the thing is some people that are using this event to gear, they're gearing like many characters. Like to gear my main would probably take me what, like 2 hours? Like maybe not my main, but like a single character. So 2 hours per character, and say people play on average like 3. They're doing like 6 hours of content. Gear 3 characters. And that's with the nerf. That would have been doubled before the nerf. So that would have been 12 hours for their 3 characters. To not even be that good, just to be able to do like +2s. They'll be champion 1 out of 8 with all that. I don't know. Seems off based on like player engagement that they're trying to get. Like that should be halved again. It should be an hour per character, not 2. Up the drops to like 5 per rare.
Looking for something specific?
5 currency. And then you should have a new character ready in an hour. Let's say you wanted 1 of each class. That's 13 hours. I feel like that's fine.
Well met. Be careful.
And then yeah, they would bring back the old raids, maybe make dungeons more interesting right now.
Hello.
I think you've always wondered, why doesn't the pre-patch just make you get currency and rewards by doing all the expansion content? Yeah, that's kind of what I was alluding to. But the thing is that's basically faded, right? I feel like they could mix that like faded into what a pre-patch is. And maybe I think faded when it has a title associated with it is bad. Like I think there shouldn't be a Mythic Plus title. I think there but I do think innately it's good. Yeah, I do think you should be doing Narrowbar and Undermine. You should be playing the whole expansion at least then at the end. I also kind of feel like you should be playing the whole expansion. But maybe that's a side thing. I think I DC'd. Yeah, I think you should be doing. That's what I was talking about with like the Narrowbar thing when we were going to get the Mythic mount. I think it'd be cool for people just to like go into Narrowbar and get Mythic gear, or at least like the previous tier. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't drop anything useful, and then it's just dead content. 1 year later, all content has 1 year max and 6 months most of the time. We try relogging. Oh, or alt F4ing.
Great to meet you. Be good. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I feel like faded if there was no rewards associated with it would be perfect. That's what a pre-patch should be, I think. Let's see if we can get up here. Nice.
mission? Off with you. What's on your mind? Safe travels. See you soon.
Light be with you.
Watch your back.
Goddess bless you. Go in peace. May the stars guide you. Ishnu Allah.
Oh, I just got demounted.
Ishnu Daldir. Greetings.
Places low-key housing goals. Yeah. I think my Earth Shield got yoinked off. Is this housing goals? Wait, which place was that? Nice. It's cool that we're back to Kalimdor. This lizard mount from Classic. It's way too cool to be an OG Classic mount. It is from the Epic Edition of BC. You just get this mount for free. So it wasn't actually in there, but it's the Warp Stalker from Terracar Forest. I think it just puts a saddle on it and reins. Oh, there's a stable here. I really want to tame an owl. I think there's owls in these woods.
I need to get closer.
Like somewhere around here. There's an owl.
Ah, I've been expecting you. Begin.
You wish to speak?
Ishnu Dalvia.
Greetings, traveler. How?
I fly back to Astronaut. Who? Who? Yeah, we're getting an owl. This one's gonna be Ort. Yeah, Smam, they were saying you were like an owl. You were saying I'm like an owl? Why? That's such a good clip. Smam is too smart for me.
What brings you here?
Ah, here's a stable master.
I'm honored. May the stars guide you.
And then I gotta go find an owl. Oh, the thing is what do owls eat? Yeah. They only eat meat. Maybe there's some meat at this vendor. Food and drink
I'm
vendor.
of the highest quality.
Oh, mystery meat.
Goddess watch over you.
Can I assist you?
Under looks like it would be meat. I hope it is. The thing is that it might be fish. Oh, no, it cannot. Okay, I need to sell this back and find some sort of...
How may I help? Good luck, friend.
The problem I had last time is when I tamed a
Goddess bless you.
an owl, I didn't have any meat,
A shaft
and so he ran away. I mean, surely the baker doesn't sell meat. He surely sells bread, right? Yeah. Okay. So supposedly there's a meat vendor down this way. I have to go on a little journey before I can name it. They only want you for your meat? Yeah. Hoot and scoot. What they call them. Let me stock up. Let's see, I have one mystery meat. I have one quail. And yeah, that's about it. This is the guy I was looking for. Buy some of that and then let's stock up on some more of this because I can eat this one. And I'll get rid of some pie. In case he doesn't like that, we'll buy like a little bit of hog. Let's see what he likes. I like all kinds of meat.
Greetings. Good luck.
There's a pet trainer here.
Hello. Be careful.
Oh, and a hunter trainer randomly here. Wait, I actually kind of need one of these.
Greetings. Asha fella.
I got a new arcane shot. And then I got new men pet. That's tight. They chirp and they burp. Bansh wave and then I can't really tell what that is. That's meat. I don't know, Vern. I feel like my owl wouldn't want to eat meat. Honestly, it's kind of messed up. I'm taming Ort and then I'm forcing him to eat meat. Got a 90 stream streak. Nice. That's a quarter. You've been a part of my entire quarter. How does that make you feel? Locked in? Hey, this is gonna be Ortimist. I'll name him right away. Alright, let's also test the food. That food's not high enough level for my pet. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, he only likes hog. I'm glad I bought some hog. And then... Artemis. There we go. Artemis is very unhappy. Where were we? Okay, I was picking up these quests. Oh, time for him to level up his skills. This guy's sound is crazy. Sounds wild. He's constantly just yapping.
I can't cast that yet.
Kind of crazy that he just always sounds like that. Hey, these are the same guys from Burning Steps. They followed me all the way here.
Still recharging.
Urbolgs? They are. You like them? And wow, they are? Or what are you referencing? Oh, they're a D&D race? I see. How different are they? I've never played D&D. I've like read random snippets from it for like inspiration, but
That spell isn't ready yet.
I need Pathfinders. These guys are rare.
Recharging.
Oh, he's got a little crossbow. He just like whipped it out on me. Every summer, your family would drive up to a house in Maine where you had no electricity or internet, and you would bring the core rulebook and read it when you got bored. Hmm. See, no wonder you're so knowledgeable. That's burn. Being a nerd. All relative. What the heck happened over here? What? They just took out the whole world. I gotta keep an eye out for these pathfinders. You were a giga jock? Hmm. Is that because you ran a lot? Relative to all of them? I have a feeling the pathfinders over here are gonna spawn first, so I might just wait here. Oh, you played soccer. That's cool. Wait, look at this person's guild. It's called Go Vegan. This guy. I want to mess him up. Oh, a pathfinder.
It's too far away.
Aw. Maybe I can group with them.
They can't join our group.
Dang. Oh. Unfortunately, they showed up and they killed all the Pathfinders. Classic vegans. Yeah.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. It's slowly charging.
Nice. I'm unfriendly with them now. Perfect. Go to Winter Spring one day now. I think when I'm raiding, you get any or outie marsh, like from Severance. Um, I feel like it has to be outie marsh, right? Like surely he doesn't act that way at work. He acts differently. You thought they were asking about belly buttons? Marsh has a reversible belly button. I don't know if you guys knew that. Sometimes he's got an innie and sometimes he's got an outie. It depends how you poke it. Oh, I've been murdered. Porch. What if any marsh is even crazier? You think we're still getting outie marsh? And then the second he logs off, he becomes any marsh? I wonder what he does at work. He bursts into work shouting. Shouting what? I feel like Marsh would. I don't think his innie could actually be crazier than outie marsh though. You think he's like chugging Red Bulls and alcohol? He is Andy T. He was the first Andy T. Really. Cause sorry, sometimes people DM me and they ask if I raid with Andy T. And I never know if they mean Marsh or you know?
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah. Wanna do a survival guide? Potentially. It depends if Azure does one already. If he makes one, I'll let him do it because he's the guide raider.
I can't attack that target.
That Ort constantly screaming. Yeah, Ort's got a screaming problem. Just like in Keys. Yeah. Can I mute Ort? I can do this. I can. I think I just ripped out his vocal cords, and I think he's good now. But now he can no longer talk. I didn't mute him. I like muted him. You know. Work drama. Hey, here, let me see what you clipped. It's definitely him. You were about to say that about a sweet healer friend. I feel like sometimes you gotta give it to him straight. Because now I'm opening up improvement, you know? There's these guys again. These poor guys are all corrupted.
That spell isn't ready yet.
He has like infinite health. Okay, you're not crazy. Why? What happened? A natty follow notification? Yeah, I've always had these. The one I shared yesterday. Oh, you mean like it had the little green like default? I wonder why. I have to look at my Streamlabs probably. Common kitten. Oh yeah, or it's low level. No wonder we're like kind of struggling with the threat. Got my new pet. Ornament shows the brown gray owl. Yep. I was waiting for whenever the guy took me to Fellwood because I knew it was gonna take me here someday. I remember there being owls here. One thing, NHack. So I had a question. If I turn Screech on autocast, he just yells forever. He's just a loud guy. Oh, I just died. But like, is there a way around that? Or is he just a loud guy? Yes and no. Can go in and edit the game's sound files. Magmax is loud? Oh no. I decided I don't want Magmax because he's too big. You know how to do it, you just know it's possible? Okay. I have a feeling I know how to do it. 'Cause I've edited some sound files for Weakers before. We're almost 53. I think if I do these last couple quests, I'll be 53. Oh, Fort leveled up. Nice. I'm just kind of used to it. Kevin is not even turned on. Oh. My god, things just keep spawning. Gotta get out of here.
My mana is low.
As long as I don't overspend training points. Hmm. What I think will be the best race for hunters. Let's say fix a double dip crit dam for dwarf and tauren. I'll still be dwarf solely for stone form. That's how good that is. If you mean for damage, Lightforged Draenei. I mean, that was a really good one for AoE. I could see like humans being really good because they get extra stats, but that's usually like later in the season or later in the expansion. Like season 3, humans usually gain a lot. The secondaries get more valuable. Season 1, it's usually really good to be mechanomes. Mechanomes are pretty high damage.
In season 1, it's all about agility and like item level for the most part. And then season 3, it's all about secondaries. There's a seasonal meta for races. There is, yes. That is true. Have they changed with the turn crit thing? I actually haven't seen that, to be honest, but Herbershot said that they fixed the double dipping. But that's one of the reasons why Dwarf was so good. It used to double dip um on you and then your pet. But Harroneer didn't when it came out. Harroneer has 1% crit dam as well, but that one didn't double dip. An ad? So I haven't seen this specifically myself, but Kerber said that they fixed the Tauren and Dwarf double dipping of crit dam. Right now, how it works in like pre-patch is you get 2% crit and your pet gets 2% crit. And that's why it's one of the better racials. I'll probably still stick to Dwarf solely because Stone Form's so OP, but we'll see.
Not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
There's mobs in here that I need. Yeah, let's go in here for a little bit.
spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
You're gonna hear Ort in your dreams tonight? And maybe the owl too? You see, I got past the level 40s. Yeah, simple. It wasn't too bad, but I heard that BC made the 40s way better. There was like some extra quests, I think, and the less XP gained. I think we're about to hit 53. I have like 2 or 3 quests to turn in. I guess it's just 2. Really? Oh, it's an Iron Forge, that's why. This area scares you? There is a cave in here that's kind of terrifying. It's this one, I think. It's like super big. And caves are just a scary place to be. You did the cave quest just to see him? Oh wow. You're daring. Oh my god, these guys could easily just kill me. And they did. Two level 60s in the same guild running at me. And that's just how we lost our hardcore run simple attack. Go again. Every time I die in PvP combat, just reset. I think they left me alone for now.
What brings you here?
Let's see, we're still 5% off. Highest you lost was like 15 to 20. Is that because you just started playing more carefully? More patience. Yeah. It's all about just, I don't know. If you just fight one mob at a time, you'll basically never die. I still haven't lost a character to hardcore, but I haven't finished. You didn't understand that you can't just chain pull? Oh. Yeah. What class were you? 'Cause I've only ever done hardcore on Hunter. And then I leveled as a rogue. And a in the warrior. You were a priest? I feel like priest is pretty good. You can like wand shield like a lot, probably. You didn't do professions? I always do leatherworking skinning on my hunter. I just feel like it's thematic. I also like to level my fishing and cooking. Like on hardcore, I have two level 30 hunters. I have like a horde one and an alliance one. And both of them have like 200 plus like cooking fishing. But I'm not caring about fishing cooking this time. I think because it's not hardcore. Plus, I feel like I'm kind of in a rush because I want to do some PvP this weekend to buy honor gear to not have terrible gear for leveling. Oh, wait, did I go to the... Yeah, I went to the right place. Yeah, first aid engineering. Simple, do you remember how to get past 225 first aid? Online, the internet told me to go to Theramore, but the guy doesn't have a quest for me. Books? I looked on the auction house and I couldn't find one. All the ones on the auction house got me to here. Maybe there just was one up. Oh, this guy's a lieutenant general. He's gonna just turn around and randomly kill me, I think. Here were the exact ones? Okay. Any of them spotted? No, but a different rogue killed me, and then I just got 2v1'd by 260s. A little right before you showed up. Oh, it's these two guys. Oh, he's going for me. He's gonna catch up and kill me. So sad. I'm at 225 first aid now. Yeah, I need to get past 225. I went to Stromgarde and bought a book to get to here from 150. It depends. I feel like not for me, but this is just where like all the people, well not everyone, but a lot of people who take the game like seriously like end up on the server. And I was trying to play with some of them. Like one of them's Anhack. Oh, someone else is on the quest? Okay. I'll just swing back to Theramore at some point. Yeah, those are the guys who killed me earlier. They're just waiting for a world buff. Hmm. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like PvP servers are kind of lame. I I feel like fun world PvP is very rare. It's either someone really high killing a low level person. It's either a group of people swarming one person. The only time I've ever like kind of semi enjoyed it is when like it's just a 1v1 and it like occurs organically because like we're both doing a quest or something. It can be kind of fun in that sense, but putting over the boxes at the start. Yeah.
I'm out of range.
Putting everyone off ledges. Yeah. I like retail PvP, but I still don't really like world PvP. Hi Pickles, how does MM and Sur feel in beta? Survival feels really good. MM is good at some things. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it is pretty good. It is really strong burst. What happened in Classic was one faction controls a robot for a week, and then a guild wants to parse, and that guild transfers off, and it's dead. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like world PvP could be interesting. Like, I've seen cool clips of, like, guilds, like, duking it out in front of, like, a raid entrance or something. And I'm like, that seems like it's kind of fun, especially if you, like, are on a server for a long time. And you, like, know the other guild's names, and there's, like, friendly rivalries. It's just, I don't know. I feel like camping's kind of lame, and I feel like people, like, camp a lot. Camping's pretty lame. Like I was kind of scared earlier that those guys were gonna camp me when they killed me the first time because they were just like standing over my body. I was just like, all right, well, this is kind of weird. What spec will I'm in? Survival for keys, but all three for raid. I think it's very beneficial to play all three specs in raid right now. So that is what I will do. They could do that simple. Thing is like, I don't know. It's weird. On retail, you can opt into war mode, which I then think it's more. I feel like war mode is like vastly superior to PvP. The only problem is it does like shard the world. So like there's a PvP version and a PvE version, which can be kind of lame. Like it's just less people out in the world. I can saw there were times where you would control an area, and if the alliance came in, you tell them to shoot. If they kill a mob, you kill them. They res, tell them to shoot again. Yeah, splitting the pop is bad. What if this arrow is sending me the right spot? Sometimes I can't tell if it wants me to like sneak up a mountainside or not. Always trust the arrow. Thing is, I think it's wrong. I think it's confused. The arrow's telling me to go over here. Yeah, I always try to trust it, but then sometimes I'm like, well, this is the incorrect spot. Just not the right place. You almost died here? Really? What happened? Mobs respawn really fast and there's invis ones? Hmm. Ooh, that was cool. I like stole this guy with my pet. I think when I kill this guy, I'm gonna jump off instead of running back through. Actually, no, I should probably find my way back out. Probably worth it. Yeah, I only came here because Anhack was playing here. I did bring Anno here, and Snooze might also play, which I think will be really cool if that ends up happening. I'm gonna have a little 3-man. Oh my god. Where did this guy come from? He was always here, apparently. Oh, that's not good.
It's too far away.
My pet has such a large aggro range. Can you tell me something about Devour Demon Hunter? Uh, no, what was it? Buffs came today? Oh, yeah. I mean, they never really let a new spec get bad or play bad. We'll see how that ends up like sticking. But right now it's like pretty bad. The problem's the playstyle more than anything too. That's the worst part. You told me? Well, historically they've never let a new spec be bad. And it's not even a single case. I was just telling you their current state, and their current state's like unplayable. I think you might have been confused if you were thinking that I didn't think they would ever get buffed. That was bad as Dev. Dev was absurdly OP for 2 entire tiers when it came out. It was like top 3 in Vault and then like singular best in Avarice. And then Og came out and overshadowed it, but it was kind of insane. Oh, and Mythic Plus? Oh, sure. I mean, you can change the metric all you want if you want. You really only focus on M plus always? Hmm. Is there a reason that no one's grouping? Like everyone's just soloing up here. I think that's weird. Care about raid? It's boring. Oh, interesting. I feel like raid is like definitely not boring. Most games, including WoW, when they bring a new spec or character, they'd rather than be OP. They should show them off. Yeah. It's really good for what's it called? Oh my god. The hell? Wait, it's these guys again. This sucks. They're just hard chasing me. Hmm. They like to make OP things in a lot of games because it lets people test them. Like if they make a new class and it sucks, then no one's gonna play it to test it. There's a flight path over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly over here and get the flight path, I guess. It's definitely the league approach. At least that's what they try to do. I haven't played enough to know what they're doing nowadays, but they always try to make them OP. Because the second you release something bad, no one's gonna play it. And then yeah, just gets riddled with bugs maybe and other stuff. They can't release something new after that. Then also leave it untested. I wonder if there's an innkeeper here. This might be where I log off and I can just wait out the campy guys. Why was Monk weak on release? Not sure, but I do know by the end of Mop, like it was just absurd. And then it was really good until like Legion. I know by the end, Brewmaster was like required. It was like so strong that you just like had to play it for like challenge modes and stuff. You hate melee DPS BSC? And that isn't in anywhere close to here. I'm just gonna Hearth to Darnassus. Might be the strat. How expensive is the flight path? I'll just fly there. Alright, well, anyway. This is the yeah, my whole group's melee. I'm actually also melee next season, I think. If things keep it up. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Deckle, who's also playing Night Slayer Alliance. That's fun. But yeah. Hey everyone. Ian.